Welcome back, everyone, to the Orothern Adventures campaign. This episode, I'm gonna throw it a guess and say 22, but I'm gonna be honest, I don't know if that's true. I'm checking. Nope, it's 23. I was close. Episode 23. Last time, where we left off, the party had finished up their business in District 1 and had received their places they need to check. They're heading to the center of worship of all of the gods to look through archives, see what they can discover about Aster's disappearance. First, they decided to head to Claylight, where they have discovered there is a serial killer going around targeting worshippers of Delphinus. Tavian went to speak to the sheriff, and I believe the other two were also off to other places, but I forget who was off to which.
I don't remember.
Alright, well, where are you going to go? You can see on the map. You can head to the shopping district, the tavern, sheriff's office, but Tavian already went there, the temple, the graveyard, or the Lord's Manor.
Oh, can I go to the temple?
Absolutely. So we'll go to that. So you head to the temple, and it is... You know temples. You've been a cleric for a long time. Temples usually have quite a few people in them, worshipping, just kind of a gathering place. This is... You've only seen a temple this empty at this time of day once before, and that was after the Andromeda prophecy. There's only one man in here.
Huh. The temples aren't this quiet. Hello?
Oh, hello.
Hi.
Welcome to the Temple of Delphinus. Nika, he'll bow.
She bows back. Hi, I know temples all too well. I'm a lesser lore keeper of Andromeda.
Ah, I'm a Greater Sun Keeper. Neil. Bow. Yeah.
Sorry, she's getting information about the serial killer, right?
Well, your main goal, obviously, is to try and gain access to the archives so that you can look for info about Aster.
Right, okay. Why is the temple so quiet, if I may ask?
Well, we've had quite the situation going on in town lately.
Oh, please enlighten me.
There's been a serial killer about targeting worshippers of Delphinus. The rest of them, save me, have gone into hiding. I'm working with the sheriff, I'm the Inquisitor, to try to stop this serial killer, assassin, whatever you wish to call them.
Right. Forgive me if I may seem a little blunt here, but I do kind of have my own reasons for picking a church specifically.
And those are?
I need to, well, a lot of which I shouldn't share, but I need to get into the archives of, I need to do some research in the archives of various churches. I have, I have my own sticky situation going on, and it may have to do with a worshiper of a god, but I don't know which one.
Right. Well, I'd like to trust you, but I can't give away that information so easily. I have people to protect, I'm sure you understand.
I understand. Is there anything I can do to prove my trustworthiness?
I mean, once the serial killer is caught, then the rest of the church will be able to come out of hiding.
Hmm. So what you're saying is if I help find the serial killer, I'll be able to get some information.
I would not ask you to do that. They've killed many and through a unsavory method of killing, but if that is what you choose to do, I will not stop you.
What's the method?
Well, we have found all the victims. They do the same. It's a sign, a symbol of theirs, I suppose. After or before killing the victims, it's not really clear what comes first. They cut off their hands and cauterize it. Their weapon is likely flaming of some kind.
Oh god, that's terrifying. I can see why your people are in hiding.
Indeed it is.
Why specifically worshippers of Delphinus, though?
I don't know that information. I wish I could tell you, but that's part of the thing we're looking into.
Right. Well, don't worry. My friends and I, we should be able to get you some more information. Maybe catch this guy. Or girl, I guess. Yeah.
Yes, well, if you're going to help. He pulls out a slip of paper. I've made a list of everyone in and around town who could theoretically afford or have access to the materials required to perform the killings.
This is helpful.
I'll hand over the list. For posterity, I've included myself and the Harcourts, though I would not want it to get to their ears that I have them as suspects.
Right. And I can presume it's not you.
Indeed.
Alright. Thanks. I'll catch up with my people, see what we can find.
Alrighty. If you wish to coordinate, myself and Yvette the Sheriff are meeting here at night to begin our patrols. You're welcome to join us.
I'll keep it in mind. Thanks.
Alright. Alright, Pax, where are you going?
I think Pax is gonna head over to the Lord's Manor.
Alrighty. So you head up to the Lord's Manor. Compared to the palaces you're used to, it's a relatively quaint house, but it's still like a full-sized modern house pretty much, so it's relatively nice compared to the smaller houses around here.
Okay. Does it have like a gate or anything, or is it just sort of like a door that's sort of accessible from the street?
No, it's just a door from the street. There's a little garden in front.
Okay. In that case, Pax is gonna just walk through the garden and just straight up knock on the front door.
Yes. After a few moments, a servant comes and greets you at the door. How may I help you?
Am I right in presuming that this is the Lord's Manor?
That would be correct, yes.
Okay. Well, I want to inquire about the killings that have been happening in this city as of recent.
You have to book a meeting with the Lord.
Does it change if I'm also nobility?
Oh, what is your, title, may I ask, ma'am? I believe you are likely one of the Demidovs?
Yes, I am Graf Eupraxia Demidov. I'm here on more or less, well, semi-official capacity, investigating something that is tangentially related possibly, but not sure. Mostly just hunting down a lead right now. So if you don't mind.
Oh, please, welcome in then. I'll allow you to enter.
Thank you.
I will go, you can take a seat here. He leads you to a seating room. I will go grab the Lord. He should be here in just a few moments.
Thank you. Pax is gonna stay standing though.
Alright. While that servant's gone, another one comes in and prepares cups of tea. And then after a few minutes, a well-dressed orc man walks in.
Do I know the orc man's name, or...
You do not, as of now. He'll walk up to you. Lord Francis Lucy. Hold out his hand.
Graf Demidov, or... Yeah, Graf Demidov.
Yes, what do I owe the pleasure of someone of your station coming to my quaint town?
Well, I'm afraid it's not a social call or a visit. I'm afraid this is on business. I'm sure you know, I don't know, something about the murders that have been happening recently in your city.
Of course, yes, I've been trying to lend whatever aid I can.
I don't suppose you have any information that you could spare. I have a separate matter that I'm investigating from wait, no, wrong country. Iriax. That might be tangentially related to this matter. My hopes aren't too high, but it's worth investigating all the same.
Well, serial killer's been going for about 3 months now. There have been 16 deaths, all by the same method.
And that method is?
Cutting the hands off and then cauterizing them. The hands are not left at the scene of the crime. Perhaps the killer's taking them. For what purpose, I don't know.
That's helpful, at least if you catch anyone with 16 pairs of hands.
Indeed. What else can I give you? The Inquisitor and the Sheriff are working together on the case.
I don't suppose they've told you anything else about this case, or...
I mean, I've told you really all we know.
And this has been going on for 3 months?
The killer seems to have a method of avoiding the patrols of the Sheriff and Inquisitor. They've not been caught.
I see.
It always seems to be off of their patrol routes.
Is it that you found the first body 3 months ago, or is it that, or, like, the first death happened 3 months ago?
What is the difference?
Well, I just want to know whether it took some time before you found the body and made a connection.
Oh, well, it was relatively fresh, the first body we found. It was probably the night before. It was found in the morning by a local baker.
Found in public places, then? Not in private ones?
A back alley, but still relatively public, yes.
Okay, well that's something. Are they all found in back alleys, or...?
Yes, they're at least in places that would not be... They're not in main streets. They've been on some side streets, but nowhere that would be incredibly obvious.
Are there any patterns amongst the victims themselves? Is there a certain trait that the killer might look out for?
Worshippers of Delphinus. Every victim so far has been a worshipper of Delphinus.
I don't suppose there's any factions in your city that you know are enemies of the Church of Delphinus?
Not within our city, not that I know of.
But outside the city?
Well, worshippers of Cassiopeia and worshippers of Delphinus have always had a rivalry, but it does not typically go as far as killing each other.
I take it then you don't know of any worshippers of Cassiopeia in your city then?
No, one of the tenets of Cassiopeia is to worship in secret, so even if there were, no one would know.
Okay, would Pax know where exactly Cassiopeia is, like, worshipped the most?
You know it would be in Scath, but past that, no.
Okay, well that's something to work off of. I think that I'll be going now, and I'll keep on working on this investigation. I'll give what help I can since it does run alongside what I'm trying to accomplish as well. And you said that the Inquisitor and the Sheriff were both working on this?
Correct.
Okay, then I will go pay both of them a visit at some point today. And if I have any further questions, do expect me at your door.
Alrighty. He will give a deep bow to you, as you are several ranks of nobility above him.
And then I guess Pax gets shown to the door by
Yep.
President of the Serpent.
Yep.
Okie doke.
Alright, I'm gonna assume at this point you all head to the tavern and meet up after the information you've gathered.
Mm-hmm.
So how are we doing rooms?
I would prefer a private room if you don't mind.
Not very fair.
Yes,
So what,
but
are we
if
each pulling in from our own stipend for our own rooms, or?
I'm assuming so. If we do end up running out of stipend, then I'll make exceptions, of course. But until that happens, I think this arrangement will work.
Well, there might be a way we can make a little extra coin off of this. And I kind of hold the bounty. Oh, sir.
Oh, for the
What
serial.
was the bounty poster for again? I don't remember.
For the serial killer.
Oh,
Well, I mean, if I've already spoken to the what the hell are they called? Sign keepers?
Yeah, he was a greater sun keeper, the Inquisitor.
I already spoke to the greater sun keeper, well, the Inquisitor, and
I've spoken to the Lord of the city. I think we've all kind of heard the general details. 16 people 3 months ago, cutting off the hands, cauterized wounds, and the hands aren't there, so somebody's collecting them, probably.
I have a list of people it could be given to me by the Inquisitor, and was told that if we're able to get the serial killer found, that he'd be more willing to trust me to go into the archives. So,
Can I see that list?
yeah, here.
You said cauterized wounds.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's presumably flaming weapon, so this is a
Or
list
heated
of-
metal. And I point at the blacksmith on the list.
Yeah, okay. fair
Either
enough.
that or
Yeah.
some very potent magic, but I think the blacksmith is a very good place to start. Good eye.
Yeah. But these are all the people that could reasonably afford to, have that kind of weaponry.
Yes. I don't suppose any of us got a specific time of the last murder.
No, none of you asked that, so...
We should have asked that. Well, when I visit the sheriff, I think I'll ask them the particular details of that, and that way we have a window where we can sort of establish who has a
Get the whereabouts
alibi.
as well.
Yes.
Like the space of the killing. If we can triangulate a sort of killing floor, we can set a trap.
Yes. If we can establish a killing floor, and if we can figure out, we can place anyone at or near the scene of the crime itself when any of the incidents we know happened.
Also, I was invited, and by extension, you guys, to
Is
meet
another dinner
with
party with Orothern?
No.
Okay.
No. To meet with the Inquisitor and Sheriff for their duty tonight.
Okay.
Wait, so Sarah might be there.
Theoretically.
Sarah's not the Inquisitor or Sheriff.
But
Yeah.
okay, but isn't she related to them?
Uh,
One of them, anyway.
no.
Oh, okay, no, right, she's. But regardless, there's could be some people of interest there.
Possibly. Is there anyone on this list? In the do we know if anyone on this list is in the tavern right now?
Let me check real quick. Any tavern. There is one other person currently in the tavern who, after taking a look at her clothes and then confirming by probably going up and asking her name, is the lawyer Laura Underhill.
Can I try to talk to her to tell anyone get information?
Yeah.
Suss her out.
For sure.
I'm gonna follow along for the purpose of giving help actions. Just sort of stand, like half a step behind and to the left or right.
Cool.
Yeah, I guess I'll also be a part of this, because what else
Yes.
is there to fucking do?
Yep. Alrighty.
Make yourself comfortable at their table.
So, you're, the, lawyer?
Oh, yes, hello. You are?
Hi. Oh, my name is, She hesitates for a second as to not wanting to, like, name herself fully. Rosemary.
Oh, hello, Rosemary.
I'm, from District 1. I'm a lesser lawkeeper.
We're far from District 1 out here.
Yeah, a little bit. Doing a little bit of, investigation on certain things, and we've came across your town and found, well, the existence of...
Are you looking into the serial killer?
Yeah.
Yes.
Have you heard anything?
Not particularly. I'm not exactly... I'm not here to have a part in the investigation. I'm to give them the punishment afterwards. Or defend them, whatever is required of me.
Fair enough. Have you been keeping up with the investigation?
Not, well, as much as I can, but the, Inquisitor and Sheriff keep as much secret as possible to ensure that their job does not become complicated.
Fair. Do you happen to know the time or relative place of the last murder?
I believe it was about a week ago. It was a younger man in his 20s. As for location, I believe the sheriff has a map of each location the murders have been.
Alright. Well, this has been relatively helpful. Thank you.
I'm happy to help.
And if you needed any help in return, don't hesitate to come find me.
I appreciate it. I'll keep that in mind.
Is Solomon in the square? In the shopping center?
Yes, he's currently running his smithy. He's my husband.
Nice. How long have you been married?
Oh, 30 years now?
30. Wow. That's I can hardly imagine. I mean, I haven't quite hit that number yet personally, but
You'll get there one day, Balathane.
I'm not in a hurry. But you must have quite the impressive weaponry. I actually might need to go there for an enchantment myself.
If you want enchantments, you'll want to go to the runesmiths, but, he does sell, very good quality weapons.
You know, actually, is that something I'm looking for? Would I be able to get it here, a flame rune?
That will be at the Runesmith.
Runesmith?
But
I think that might be my next stop. Thank you very much, and I say hi to your husband on the way.
thank you very much.
This has been a pleasure.
And you as well.
I don't suppose you've already spoken to the sheriff and whoever's been doing the investigation about where you were, what you were doing at the time of the murders?
I have. I mean, I'm typically either in the tavern or at the courthouse, so I've told them that information. Nothing too important to get deep into, but...
Well, I don't suppose for the last one that just most recently happened, what was your alibi for that one?
Myself and my husband were out of town that weekend.
I see.
We're
Where'd
able
you
to
travel
vouch for each other. Oh, just a nearby small town in the mountains. It's quite nice.
What's it called?
Fuck you. 'Cause now I have to make up the town name. A mountain
You could just
pass.
choose one of the other towns that are in Scath.
Mountain Pass. It's a nearby town.
Not bad. Oh, that seems like one of those real blink and you miss it. DM pulls the name out of her ass.
This is like a... Okay, so the thing, like, this is like a real place, right? It's not like...
Yes,
they're lying
it's a
to
real
us.
place, yes.
It's
Okay,
Mount
okay.
Port, guys. It's Mount Port.
Wait, Mountain Pass?
Yes.
Yeah.
You are never gonna need this information again.
Yeah, literally, I'm going to corroborate that.
Unfortunate for you, I have played Disco Elysium. I'm going human can opener mode. Give me all your information.
Is there anything else I can help you with?
Expect us.
That's ominous, but okay.
Yeah, that's spooky, Pat. Have a nice day. I was gonna be the bad cop in this one, but
Evening. Both of you, come on.
yeah, let's go.
For further questions, of course.
All right, we should probably go find the sheriff and inquisitor.
Yes.
Still have a bit more time in the day, but
I would much like to go shopping, personally.
Well, since we're going to the shopping district to find the blacksmith and the runesmith, I suppose we can spend a little.
Yeah.
alrighty. So you head to the shopping district. Here there are, along with a bunch of like local merchants which sell like produce and meat and other stuff like that. There are a couple more specialty shops. There is a carpenter, a runesmith, a blacksmith, and an enchanter's emporium.
Are there any places that would have trinkets?
Your best bet would be enchanter's emporium, because that will have like magical trinkets and stuff.
Cool. All right, she's gonna go there.
Alrighty.
I already had vested interest there, so I'll follow.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
So, heading to the enchanter's emporium, you see this relatively slim orc man who is wearing like a long flowing robe and has a book in his hand that he's reading as you walk in, kind of like, oh, hello, how can I help you today?
Well, first off, what are you reading?
Oh, it's a spell book from a wizard named Jasir Total. He's been dead for a while, but he was a powerful wizard.
Say, what kind of spells?
Oh, well, he created a lot of spells. There's a bunch in here. You should really give it a read. If you're wizard type, it's quite extensive and complex, but...
We have a friend who'd be all over it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yes?
Not important.
So I am actually here, and I pull Antila, the Phoenix blade, out. I'd like to get a couple enchantments on this one.
That would be the runesmith's job.
No,
I
the
have
runesmith,
trinkets.
right,
Yes.
I see, I'm in the wrong spot, no. Well, in which case, first off, we'd like to see your wares.
Of course, I have been practicing. Part of my practicing to be a wizard. He is enchanting things, and he's gonna pull out
Uh,
5 items. Go on.
Rosemary Coral pulls something out of her bag that none of y'all have ever seen before, or at least like seen her own one. It is a little small stuffed owlbear cub on a like a what the hell are they called? Keychain? On a keychain. Do you they make these like collectibles? Do you have any of these like that aren't this one that I could
Oh,
like trade in?
God, not one of these fucking things.
Oh, I can't say I
What?
have seen it before.
Ah, okay. This one reminds me of my ex, but I like them.
You have a kabooboo?
Jesus Christ, I'm gonna lose my mind.
What is a
It's a-
kaboo?
It's not.
It's these
not
little
my
owlbear cub collectible things.
It's not my kaboo. I couldn't afford a kaboo. It was Zephyr's kaboo that was stole.
I take it this is some kind of fashion in District 1.
Yeah. Yeah, they're collectible items. They're in these little boxes that you have to like open. You don't really know what's inside them. You don't know which kaboo it is.
This and the Gontar chocolates, man. I can't.
You people are so strange and weird.
Anyways,
Oh, we
Because-
are really dating this fucking
yeah, we sure
podcast
fucking
here.
are. So, what are all your names? Might I ask while I'm getting this stuff out? It's strange to see outsiders in this town.
Tavian. My work takes me all over the place.
Oh, Rosemary.
Tavian Belethane.
I see my reputation precedes me?
And Rosemary Coral.
How? Okay, this is your reputation precedes you. Mine doesn't. How the hell do they know us?
No, you have a thing.
He'll-
That's a trick.
Come out from around the counter and hold out his hand. Count Lambert Harcourt, hello. Sarah's told me all about you.
Oh! Oh. Pleasure. Yeah. Sorry, it's been a long time since I've seen Sarah.
Yeah, well, I mean, you're not far from where she's currently staying. I can let her know you're in town.
Please, yeah.
Yeah?
And Sarah is
she-
like the local dude? Count?
Our father is the Duke. She's currently officially a
memorable
count, but in
friend.
training to become the Duchess.
I see.
And like Tavian gets real hush, huh? Like 75% sure she's a lesbian, but
Oh, yes, absolutely.
called it.
I guess you called it. Yeah. Interesting. All right. But yeah, we're in town.
All right. Anyways, back to business. But I will let her know that you're in town. He finishes pulling out the things, and you see 2 rings, some goggles, a pair of gloves, and a pair of bracers. I'll send the list. It is a ring of obscuring, ring of the ram, goggles of night, living gloves without the curse aspect of them, and bracers of flying daggers.
Hold on, ring of obscuring. Hold up.
So I'll let y'all
Flying
take a look at
daggers?
that.
Living gloves, curse free. Because cursed objects, in their nature, it's like it's gonna give you something really cool with the caveat of that curse. So if you take that curse out, you just get a really fucking cool thing.
It's not even that cool. It's just that the curse was so unnecessary for what it does that I'm like, nah.
Curse was removed for being too out of pocket.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can Pax like ask the storekeeper what each of these items do exactly?
Yeah, you can also look all these up because they are official items, but,
I see. Let's hope I have the source books for them.
so there is the Ring of Obscuring. 3 times a day you can create a fog cloud around yourself. Ring of the Ram, you can make it so that a ram will attack someone on your behalf. The Goggles of Night, which will give you dark vision. The Living Gloves, which will give you proficiency in sleight of hand, a artisan's tool, a musical instrument, or a thieves' tools of your choice.
Yeah, I was reading that. I'm like, yo.
When you attune to them, you choose which one you gain proficiency with. And the Bracer of Flying Daggers, which you can pull a dagger out of it and throw it, and daggers will endlessly come out of it.
Whoa, what?
Yeah, little spectral daggers.
No,
They're
but
not
no.
permanent, but...
That. Yeah, like, he was looking at the living gloves, and that's literally just, like, throws the venom goo down. That's cool, looking at the dagger gloves.
Living
Oh.
gloves did what now?
Yeah, the living gloves are basically, like, venom symbiote hands that
That is pretty cool.
that give you proficiency in something as you attune to them.
Ah, okay.
Anything pique
But it's
your
like
interest?
sleight of hand, these tools. These dagger gloves.
Yes, the Bracer of Flying Daggers. They're quite a nice item, quite a nice pair.
And there's 50 for that.
Yes, 50 gold pieces for the pair.
I do have some other purchases I intend to make today, as you are aware, but I do intend to come back for these.
Alright, I'll make sure to keep them on hand for you.
Hey, question. How much would this thing be worth if I wanted to sell it to you? And she holds out the kaboodle.
Take it in his hand. The collectability, frankly, isn't very important to me, so I'd mostly be using it for the raw materials. Raw materials-wise, and maybe give you a gold for it.
Alright, but consider that is real owlbear fur.
Yes,
Why
I
do they
did
use
note
real
that.
owlbear fur on the kaboobos, man?
I don't know why they use real owlbear fur on the kaboodles.
Do you typically not use real owlbear fur for owlbear-shaped objects?
I mean, it's just ethically sourced. It's just not very.
I did note that, that's why I said it would be 1 gold piece.
Oh yeah, no, that's
The rest of the materials are effectively costless.
Alright. I'll just take it back then.
If you find a collector, they might be interested, but I'm not.
Alright.
I don't
Should
suppose
look back.
or actually, how much are our living expenses anyhow?
It will effectively come out to 1 gold a day. Unless you find somewhere to
Okay.
stay. In
So
which
our
case-
stipend is essentially 50 days worth of.
Effectively, yeah. Basically, I'll
We
just
shouldn't dip into those funds.
I'll just charge you 1 gold a day to stay at a tavern. So, and then however much I charged you for the train, I don't remember.
Okay, and I'm guessing we also probably, if we don't sleep in a tavern, then we end up not sleeping very well outside.
Yeah, but it's also possible you could find other place to sleep. Like if you go chat with Sarah, you could possibly stay in the manor for a day or 2. Yeah.
Are we gonna need all 50 gold pieces?
Probably not now.
Well, as it
Okay.
stands right now, I'm sitting on 113, so...
I'm sitting on 77.
I would like to hit up the runesmith, and that might actually give us another lead in the investigation if we get him to tell us who else bought this rune. It
Alright.
might be another lead.
Assuming it is a weapon with a rune that was bought in this town, I think yes. We can figure out who has access to it. Good idea.
Hey, what was the guy's name?
Lambert.
This is Lambert. He's actually on our list.
Yeah, he is on the important person list.
Ah, great
Hey,
questioning time.
Lambert, Duke Harcourt.
He's a count. But...
No, he's the same Duke here.
Oh. I probably typed that wrong. Yep, I sure did. It's supposed to be Duke Daniel and Count Lambert. My bad. There we go. Fixed it.
Count what exactly do you know about, well, people? Has anyone asked you in greater detail about some of these spells?
I mean, some mages passing through have asked an interest, and when I've been in District 1, I've had questions about it, but nothing past that.
Are there any spells in there that can heat up metal?
Oh, I need to check if heat metal is under a wizard's purview. I don't know.
Pretty sure it is.
Might be druid or ranger.
Yeah, it's artificer, bard, and druid. Not under a wizard's purview, no.
I see. So you wouldn't know any of those spells.
Could Pax
Bard
make like a
spell.
medical check to know if something like burning hands or firebolt could also take someone's hands clean off and cauterize the wound?
Yeah, roll me a medicine check. But while you're doing that, you say, I don't know anything that could heat metal, but I do know, like, fire spells. Like, I could burning hands, scorching ray, firebolt, stuff like that.
Nat 20.
Realistically, no. It would probably just blow a limb straight off instead of cauterizing it.
Cutting.
Yeah, cutting
Okay.
and cauterizing it.
Consider. Maybe the fire and the weapon are two separate things. Who's to say the person isn't slicing off the hand and then using a spell to...
We'll have to get a better look at the bodies. I think we'll have to ask the sheriff about that.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's any differences in how it would look if it was burned straight away or if it was cut and then burned.
Can I do a medicine check on that one?
Yes.
That's gonna be a 25.
The only real difference, and you'd have to ask the sheriff or inquisitor about this, would be, was there blood left behind?
Say, what's your favorite usage of the spells, fire spells?
Oh, I don't use them very frequently. I have them for defensive purposes, but I have not had to use them ever, actually, since my training.
Have you taught
Tavian starts 1,000-yard staring.
Have you taught these spells to anybody other than these mages that have asked?
Oh, gods no, I am not a good enough mage to teach anything. That's why I'm here. I'm practicing my craft.
Alright. Well, we should probably go check out other stores then, y'all.
Huh?
Right
yeah.
after I just figure out one more thing. On the, I guess at the time of the last murder, I don't suppose you have an account for where you were and what you were doing?
Oh, when did the last murder happen? I frankly don't keep up with enough stuff in this town.
What were you doing about a week ago?
About a week ago. I was probably just here, tending to the shop and chanting things.
Okay. I mean, do you have an alibi for any of the murders previously? The first one?
The first one, Sarah would be able to give you an alibi. I was up in the palace that night.
With
Okay.
Sarah Harcourt at the same time, then?
Yes.
Okay.
Or my father. You could ask either of them.
Sarah Harcourt or your father, can I get a name for that?
Daniel. Duke Daniel Harcourt.
Daniel Harcourt. Okay. That's all I needed.
Alrighty.
Did you do the murder?
I did not.
Also, last question, why'd you do the murder?
Huh.
That's just what a murderer would say.
I like him.
Alright.
We won't waste any more of your time.
Alrighty, have a good rest of your day. I hope to see you soon for dinner at the palace.
You as well. See you there. Now we're gonna go over to the actual fucking
It's
runesmith.
Runesmith.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So you head to the Runesmith. In here is a relatively elderly goblin woman.
Hello.
Hello.
Are you open for new projects?
That entirely depends what it is.
Upgrade for slotting and fire rune if you can.
Alright, upgrade for slotting, that would be more of the blacksmith's purview. However, when it comes
Okay.
to runes, I do not have a flaming rune, but I do have a chilling rune, if that would pique your interest. It's very similar, just cold instead of flame.
Let's see. And I kind of just point to the phoenix motif of the blade. I'm particularly picky on this subject, so that's fine. But I will definitely go and see. But that all does kind of answer a follow-up question I had for you. If you had carried this before the flame rune, and anyone had
No,
taken that enchantment.
I learned how to make a flame rune long ago, but it's been years. I haven't made one in years.
I see. Given the circumstances about town, you can imagine
Of course.
why I'd ask.
Not to worry.
Is there anything you guys would like to look into?
Well, I
I
don't
can-
suppose you remember who you sold it to and when?
Oh, that was years ago. I assure you it has nothing to do with this. Decades ago.
Decades ago. Do runes have an expiry then?
I mean, no, I suppose it could technically be connected, but then you could look at every runesmith in Orothern and say it could technically be connected, so...
Fair enough. Unless you have one that you just keep for yourself.
I assure you I
Murderer.
don't.
Sorry, she's been this intense with everyone.
He's not even on the list, man.
We must suspect everyone.
I'm sorry, she's very intense about this. What's your name?
Matilda.
Matilda, lovely.
Whereabouts the blacksmith?
Oh, just across the way. But would you like to see my selection of runes that I have?
Oh, yes.
Alrighty, so, I have...
Where were you and what were you doing at the time of the murder?
I don't Remember? What murder? I know there's been a lot of murders. You kind of have to be more specific than that.
The one with the hands getting cut off.
Again,
Once again, there's been a lot of those from what I
Okay,
understand.
yes, the most recent one of those.
Most recent one of those? That was about a week ago. I was at home making dinner.
Was there anyone with you?
No.
Anyone who can corroborate your story, at least?
Maybe a neighbor?
I don't suppose you have any of your neighbors' names?
Make me find that fucking name.
Make a new NPC. I'm gonna go talk to them.
Diggory Lavelle.
Diggory Lavelle.
A young goblin man.
I
He's
see.
kind.
Okay, I will make sure your story checks out with him later.
Reminds me of my son.
I remember seeing someone walk by, well, while I was walking by, claiming that their name was Dale and that they were a farmer. Are they one of your neighbors?
They're probably one of the farmers on the outskirts of town. I can't say I know them very well.
Alright.
well,
Anyhow, the runes.
yeah.
Yes, the runes! Alright, so I have the basic runes that really any runesmith could sell you. Glowing, shifting, and pocketing. And then my special selection of runes, which I specialize in. I have a striking rune, which will make your attacks a little stronger. An extending rune, which will allow your attacks to reach extra distance. A pulling rune, which will allow you to pull people in. And, of course, the chilling rune that I had mentioned to you about. Any of the basic runes are 10 gold pieces. Striking, extending, or pulling is 50, and the chilling is 100.
I must beg Orothern for more money. Say, I don't suppose you know anyone in this city that can beg for money.
I mean,
Well, I don't
we
know.
could find more bounties. I imagine you and I could. Actually, between the three of us, we could do some great work.
Do they have more bounties?
They,
I mean,
Like,
let's
was there
look.
just one?
We'll stop back at the.
they had one
airport.
other that was I think a shoplifter, I think, but... I think I mentioned last time.
Shop.
I mean, you wanna bring in a thief warm for cash?
Hope it's a lot of cash.
It was like
mean-
a gold piece.
So
I think we'd be better off selling the, what was it called?
Kaboo.
Kabooboo?
Yeah.
Your item.
Yeah.
That would literally be the same. This man's crime is literally worth a single kaboober. Well. Anyway, we won't waste any more of your time here in front of your station talking about kaboobos.
Alrighty. Well, I hope you have a good day then.
You as well. Alright, let's go talk to this blacksmith. Let's shake him down. Alright, Pax Mean Face, let's go.
Alright.
Do you need to take a shit?
Not right now, but soon.
Okay,
Soon!
noted. We will make time for it.
You head into the blacksmith's. There is a relatively buff orcish man in his probably like early to late 50s, working some metal.
You are the serial murderer, yes?
What?
So the question,
No?
God, this is
I'm-
not how you start.
I'm kidding, of course, but I mean, she's probably not. But, yeah. You must be Solomon, right?
I am Solomon, yes, hello.
Sorry, had a lovely chat with your wife earlier at the tavern. I actually have some use of your services.
Oh, what can I do for you?
I pull in Tila. I need this upgraded slotted.
Alrighty, it looks like a pretty standard weapon. You want it upgraded to well-made, I would assume, which is +1 with 2 slots. Alrighty. That would be 50 gold pieces.
Where were you a week ago when the last murder happened?
I was out of town with my wife. We went to Mountain Pass.
It checks out. Don't be too intense while he has one of my babies.
Did you give him the 50 gold?
Yes, I did.
Alrighty, so he will spend a few minutes working your weapon, making it a little sharper, making it a little easier to wield before handing it back to you. Here you go. It should have an additional rune slot and to be a little bit stronger. So it is now a +1 weapon with 2 rune slots.
Ooh. I was worried it would sort of shine down some of the feather detailing on it, but you've actually added a little more to it. Appreciate you.
Oh yes, I'm good at my craft. I could upgrade it further if you have the funds.
I mean, does her brother want a little more too? Ooh. Tempting, but I have another thing set aside for me today.
Alrighty. Well, you're welcome back anytime.
Thank you. And thank you for your cooperation.
Of course.
You are an expert on weapons, then, yes?
Making them, yes.
Do you know what kind of weapon is most likely to be behind the murders?
Well, I don't know. Sharp one, probably?
No. Sharp one. Do you have any guesses on which one? Which kind?
Probably a sword of some kind.
Probably a sword. Why do you
Maybe
say
an
that?
axe? I mean, it's clearly, from what I understand, slashing the hands off, so
Yeah.
a sword or an axe would make most sense.
We can rule out a rapier.
Yes. It's not a mace or like a rapier or a spear. Those would all be quite awkward. A glaive, maybe.
That's what someone would say when they might have done it with a mace or a spear or a rapier.
No, it's what they would say when the wounds don't match.
Maybe.
So, again, sorry. But, given your expertise on smithing and stuff, is it possible to... How long can a sword manually keep heat if it's heated by mundane means and not magical?
A few minutes.
So this person was certainly employing fire magic.
If they weren't, it's very impressive.
Very good. Once again, thank you for your cooperation.
Of course.
If you and the missus are at the tavern, see us around. Don't be afraid to say hello.
Not at all. Thank you for your business. It is very much appreciated. I
Can you
don't get
give me
enough
money?
customers coming through here. No.
Do you know who can give me money?
No.
Where do you get your money?
From the guy that just gave it to me.
You there?
Money can be exchanged for goods and services.
Yes.
Incredible. This is now integral to my worldview.
Alrighty, but after heading to the blacksmith, guess you get headed to the sheriff's office to make your plan for the night. Unless you have another plan.
Where's the sheriff?
Yeah,
Sorry.
as we're on our way out, just gonna quickly toss that, because I have 63 gold left. So I'll go in and be like, yeah, I want those braces.
Alright, you grab the racers for 50 gold.
Hell yeah.
Alrighty.
Good news, everyone. I spent all my money. I have 13.
You
I
can't
can still
drive an
cover.
RV in here.
Yes, I can. It's all terrain, dummy.
Hell yeah. Try an oven in the morning.
Morning.
So after that, you all head to the sheriff's office, where the Inquisitor and Sheriff are poring over a map and plotting out their routes for the night.
Hey, we're back as I said we would be.
The Inquisitor turns around. A lesser lore keeper. And you two are...
Tavian Belethane, I'm a bounty hunter. This is Pax. We're doing an investigation of our own.
Tavian and Pax. I'm Miles.
Pleasure. Shake his hand.
Yeah. Right.
I suppose you're setting up around the last known locations?
That is the plan. Here, new eyes could be helpful. Here are the points on the map. That's not red. Why is that not red?
No.
Where's the kaboom?
There we go. Here are the points on the map where the last 5 murders have happened. 6 murders have happened.
Funny how they're all in the north half of the city.
Indeed. If we go back a couple more murders, we find some around here, another down here, and one over here.
Hey, DM,
Yes?
did you type out the text on the map?
Yes, I know Sheriff is spelled wrong.
Okay, cool, thanks, cool.
I realized
My
that
name is Sharif.
after I already imported it and was like, I'm not gonna do this again.
Okay.
Fair enough. So, all of the earlier murders happened close to the Temple of Delphinus. Did the temple change their practice? Did they have their worshippers start leaving in pairs? Anything
Indeed.
like that?
Well, after the first few murders, many of the worshippers went into hiding, so targets were more difficult to find after that.
The way you worded that sounded a lot like you were the
I
target for that.
realized that as I was saying it, I'm like, okay, I hope no one notices that, but you did.
Insight check.
You can roll an insight check.
Gotcha, bitch.
Slip of the old tongue. Got him again.
You can tell nothing with that.
Oh, good lord. Suspicious.
Additionally, the sheriff says, after that, most of the murders have been happening up north, near to the graveyard. The majority of them.
I don't suppose we can get the murders numbered in chronological order?
The Inquisitor will start to draw on the page. I don't have, I guess we're starting from, what would it be? It'd be starting from 6 here. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I only got up to 15. Whatever, just increase them all by 1. I'm just a little stupid.
Okay. Where did the first murder take place?
First murder was actually on the outskirts of the town, near to one of the farms.
So out to the west.
Out to the, yes,
Southwest?
to the west of the farm. Southwest area, yes.
The body was found there, or do we know that they were killed there and not moved there?
The body was found there. I suppose them being moved there is a possibility, but none of the other bodies have shown signs of being moved, so...
That's true, but we don't know if maybe they were more cautious with their first kill and moved them outside of where they killed them. And
It's
hid them in the
possible,
field.
yes. It is possible.
Say, tell me, do we know if there was any blood found in any of the scenes of the crimes?
Sheriff pipes in. I have seen most of the scenes. The Inquisitor has been back and forth between the other members of the church. And here, there has not been any... Well, there's been minor blood found at some of the scenes, but likely just parts of a scrap, not from the wounds.
Because a theory, and correct me if this doesn't sound plausible, but we maybe consider that it's not a heated or flaming weapon at all, but rather a weapon and then magic on top of that to cauterize the wound.
Possible.
I cannot say I know magic
Certainly
well
more
enough.
difficult, but it is doable.
But to do that without blood would be very strange. Sheriff will pipe in. Though, I suppose it could be possible.
I will cast message to keep this between Pax and Rosemary and myself. Just open a message line within the group. And just say, what was his name? Lambert didn't seem like he could swing a sword, did he?
Did Lambert seem like he could swing a sword?
No, he was the flimsiest guy you've ever seen.
That is the
Okay.
twinkiest twink to ever exist.
And she was like the only one with magic. Although, heat metal is a bard spell. And Sarah Harcourt is a bard.
We're not seriously considering that.
We can't rule it out.
Alright. We'll consider it, I guess.
I don't
With an
like it
investigation.
either.
But why would she kill? What motive?
We don't have motive yet on anything. All we know is it's religiously, or that it's targeting religious members of a particular religion.
I think if we want to know more about motives, we'd have to speak to Sarah Harcourt herself.
Alright.
And everyone just sees us pointing at each other.
Jesus.
Looking at like the spread of points on the map from where all the murders are, can Pax sort of pin down? I don't know. Is there like some kind of intersecting point that sort of tells us where the killer is operating from?
The intersecting point would be somewhere on the main street in town, probably. I mean, if you took, like, the earlier ones, the intersecting point would be Temple of Delphinus. If you took the later ones, it would be the graveyard. But between all of them, there isn't really one.
Have we thought about setting a trap? Having somebody about in religious garb?
I mean, I do have religious garb that doesn't look... that looks generic enough in the night.
Do you still have the cloak?
Yeah, I still have the cloak.
And I still have disguise self.
I can hide nearby. I don't know.
Yeah, you would be best perhaps with a small group of soldiers to get the drop.
Can be on a
Yeah.
rooftop or something.
Yeah, sting of sorts.
Perhaps we can set 2 traps on 2 opposite ends of town. Rosemary being the bait for one, myself being the bait on the other.
Could be worth a shot.
Right?
Just make sure that you two are the only Delphinus-looking worshippers out there, and put you guys in some kind of secluded alleyway. Make yourself an inviting target.
I would also be a target, the Inquisitor says. Regardless of what I'm wearing, I am a known worshipper of Delphinus, so...
So we
I think
set
perhaps-
3 traps.
Or
And I
we,
suppose we can borrow some of the, I don't know if you have extra, like, Delphinus garbs.
There should be some in the temple, yes.
Okay. So maybe we can disguise some... Or you three can go in disguise, and the rest of us wait somewhere hidden to spring the trap.
Could work.
well, it is getting darker and darker, so
Let's go into the temple for now. I would like for this time, as we wait for things to get darker, Inquisitor, if you would be so kind as to walk us through your prayer practices. We need to make this look good.
Yeah, so he'll start kind of walking you through the prayer practices that he's able to. However,
It's very shrouded in secrecy.
No, this isn't. Delphinus isn't.
Yes, it was, right, that's good.
But the issue with that is Delphinus is a god of the sun, and a lot of that requires the sun, and it is currently night. But he walks you through the view that you're able to.
So is there, so I guess something kind of to their equivalent of like the Lord's Prayer, where it's like, I'm about to die, meet my maker, kinda?
Yeah, pretty much.
That's honestly probably the most ideal.
Alrighty.
never spoke to you as someone religious, Tavian.
Believe me, I'm not. I just do what it takes to get the job done.
So,
It's kind of funny. It's kind of funny seeing you in religious garb.
I will be
There
the...
was this one birthday of Wilhelm's. I did wear this one. Forget it.
I don't think I want to know. Really don't.
Wait, if do we have enough disguises for everyone? Because then we can just disguise as many of us as possible, and then just all go in the same group.
If we travel in a big group, we're less likely to be...
Yeah, will we be attacked? There's also only 5 of us, which is an issue. If we were to have 3 of us go into disguise, we'd be alone. Which, one of us would be alone, which is not ideal.
I volunteer to be alone.
Pax, I think your abilities are best used. Your best part of the pop out of the shadows and rough 'em up party.
I can go alone.
Which one of us is the smallest around here?
Pax.
That would be you.
I'm just saying, I think I make the most inviting target.
I mean, we can put her in the ropes, right? Like,
Perhaps.
But if you went alone, Rosemary, would... Unless you were able to apprehend the killer on yourself, we wouldn't be able to get much out of it.
I am not. I don't doubt that I'd be able to do that.
and look, if we're in the habit of setting, if we're just going to set one trap, Inquisitor, I understand if you would want to put yourself in that kind of harm's way, but you would be the most tempting bait.
That is very true, yes.
It
However...
is absolutely your call.
Indeed. The sheriff will pipe up. I see merit in Rosemary Coral's plan, actually. If we set up two things that are clearly traps, I travel with the Inquisitor, you two, Tavian and Eupraxia, travel together. Rosemary's left alone. We are obviously traps. Rosemary's not. if Rosemary's confident she can take on the serial killer herself, then it could be useful. Well, that's a risk that Rosemary will have to take, and that is up to her. I will not ask you to do that.
It's a risk I'm willing to take.
Okay.
Is there a way she can contact somebody? Is there a backup plan?
Unless you have magic that can aid, I have none.
I think I have something that might be able to help, and Pax is gonna hand Rosemary Coral one of her smoke bombs.
Yeah.
It should be easy enough to conceal within those big robes, and once it goes down, throw one up into the rooftops if you can, so we can see it, and we'll know to head over.
Sounds good with me.
Sounds good?
All right.
Just make sure to light it first. It has a fuse.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Ready?
Yeah.
I suppose we have a plan then.
Oh, and if you have to run, drop that god-awful kabooboo where you, where
It's
you
a
encountered it.
It's attached to my bag. I'm not gonna. Okay.
I tried.
So the Inquisitor will get you both dressed in the proper robes, and then the three of your groups set off. Can one person from your group, or I'll have Preston, you represent the other group, Amelia, you represent yourself and Tavian, Remy, you represent yourself. Everyone roll a d20.
Just a flat D20?
Yes.
That's scary.
I think whoever rolls
Terrifying.
higher who gets to meet.
Oh, I got 11s 2 times in a row.
Other group got a 6.
Okay.
That's a 19.
Alrighty. Rosemary,
Oh.
as you are walking through the streets alone, roll me a perception check.
Of course. Oh boy. Oh shit. Okay. Nat 20. Sure. This is the most interesting time to get a nat 20.
Not 20 for a total of
24.
24. Okay, hold on, let me roll stealth. You see a shadow moving between rooftops.
Look, whoever you are, make yourself known.
You only saw me because I allowed you.
Whoa. Hold on. Give me a minute.
You told me again.
Whoa. Okay. Okay.
Number 2 on the counter.
I'm fine.
Or is that DM2, Remy 0?
Never, please never let Remy face the Ghostface Killer.
Anyways.
I've actually watched that movie. I don't understand the appeal.
I'm not gonna. You're right. I would just crumple on the spot immediately.
Anyways.
Anyway.
You only saw me because I allowed you.
What do you want? Are you gonna show yourself, or are you just gonna keep being creepy up there?
No, I will not show myself. This is a warning. I will give you 2 days to leave the town and stop involving yourself in the investigation, or you will become a next target.
Can you at least tell me how you're doing? Come on.
Your guesses so far have been right. I've been watching you. A flaming sword is the correct method.
A Flaming sword. Alright. So what? You gonna try to kill me?
As I said, this is a warning. You have 2 days to leave town before I make you my target.
Me or our entire group?
Your entire group.
Do you really think you could take on all 3 of us?
You're not always together. I'll find a time when you're apart, break in when you're sleeping, maybe. I know my way around town.
Can she stealth light up the smoke bomb?
Roll me sleight of hand.
Okay. Come on. Hi. Something. Come on. Okay. That is 19 plus 2. That's 21.
Let me roll perception. Oh, what's the perception mod? Unfortunately, they roll a 22 on perception, and see you set this off.
Gonna kill myself.
Do you really think that's a wise decision?
I don't think I'm wise in any manner, but
Clearly.
what I lack in wisdom, I make up for my aim. She's gonna attempt to throw it at their head.
They are currently in the shadows, so I'm gonna make you roll me like a flat d20. You have to get over a 15 to even be aiming at the right spot
Okay.
before making an attack roll.
Come on. Alright, so that is a 17.
Okay, so now roll me an attack roll at disadvantage.
Just flat. Do I get any attack bonus?
Yes, your normal attack roll, just a disadvantage.
Oh, okay. Well, I have a +7 in my attack roll, so not too concerned. Okay. That is the 22 to hit.
Alright, you hear it kind of crack into probably like a piece of clothing.
You're lucky I'm giving you a chance.
Wait, but they can't see now because they're covered in smoke, right?
Correct.
But we see
The
the
rest of
smoke.
us.
And I see the smoke, which means I see where they are. Can I try to climb? Is there an ability to climb? Can I climb anything to get onto a rooftop?
Yeah, you can roll
You
me.
have flying boots.
You do have flying
I have
boots,
flying
yes.
boots. I have flying boots. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna
Alrighty.
do that.
Use your flying boots.
Flying boots.
Fly up
Flying boots
there.
Gonna try to apprehend the guy.
Roll me perception.
And
Perception.
Hi.
Why would I need perception? It's a giant cloud of smoke.
You know where the smoke is, but can you find them?
Okay, dirty 20. Could presumably
Yeah,
find them.
you can find them.
You do not find them.
it's
Oh,
a 20-foot radius.
You gave them a cloud of cover to escape.
I gave them a cloud of cover so I could see. They can't see within the fog.
They can run the other way.
But doesn't it surround them?
It's not like the smoke sticks to them.
Yeah, but it sticks around them.
What?
It doesn't it's not a sticky thing. It doesn't
No.
attach to them. It just hit and bounced off their head.
Yeah.
And then exploded. So
Ow.
it's stationary, so they can run.
Tragic. Okay.
The rest of the party sees this at this point and probably arrives to the scene.
Where's the murderer? Oh my god, was it you all along?
No, the murderer was not me all along. Oh my god.
you okay?
They ran. I'm fine. They
Do we
ran.
have a
I couldn't.
description?
I couldn't. Not really. I threw the smoke bomb at them so that I'd be able to try and at least confuse them so I could try to apprehend them.
The shot?
I hit them, but not well enough. They ran off before I could get up to the rooftop and catch them.
Well, we can't have gone far.
No, but they said that they only let me see them because, well, they let me.
Yeah,
It
that's
was,
how psychopaths talk.
yeah, it was a warning. 2 days to drop the investigation and leave, or we become the next targets.
Did you manage to
Alright.
land any hits on them? Anything that would leave a mark?
Doubt it, unless that smoke bomb got really lucky.
For the shot? Where'd you hit them on? Did you see?
What I've seen.
No, they were up in the rooftops. It was dark. You can guess it hit them because it didn't hear you didn't hear it hit like a tile on a roof. You heard it hit something softer, but where? You haven't a clue.
I've had to guess based on an aim, I'd say leg, but I could be completely wrong about that. It was too dark.
Okay. In that case, maybe Sheriff and Inquisitor can look for a trail of some kind. See if we can't still track their movements through the city.
The sheriff will she's quite dexterous, so will clamber on top of the roof and start tracking with the Inquisitor on the ground below.
Yep. I'm gonna give both of them bless, and I guess also myself.
Alrighty. I will have everyone who wishes to roll survival.
I will give Rosemary help action and Pax Bardic because my shit is bad on this.
What is your bonus? It might be better
Right
than-
now my bonus is with Jack of all trades +1.
I mean, mine is just a flat +1.
Like
Oh yeah, so same.
I have,
Okay.
I have a 25. I got a 25 after help and lend my mom.
With a 25, you head up and try to look for tracks. You find a couple of footprints as they're starting to go, but then they seem smeared, as if the person knew they'd be tracked.
Bardic is what dice again?
A D6, I believe so.
It's footprints, but they're smeared.
What, do you got a total
Got
of
a dirty
packs?
20.
Yeah, I know, same.
Dirty 20, yeah.
Same thing as Remy.
Same result.
Yeah.
On footprints? I guess we'll follow the footprints then.
Yeah. You follow the footprints as far as you can, but eventually
Also, taking note of the pattern of the sole of the footprint.
it just
If we
looks
can't
like a
match footwear.
pretty typical boot, but yeah, you can take a pattern of it. And eventually you get to a point where the smears are just, well, the boot footprints are smeared, which is where the Inquisitor and Sheriff have stopped as well.
London, I hate to be this guy, but do we have a notion on shoe size?
Fucking, I don't know.
Well,
It's actually kind of important.
Let's say,
yeah,
I mean,
I imagine Sarah and the Inquisitor have different feet.
let's say medium-sized feet. We'll just go with that.
Okay, can we size it according to like the people in this party's feet, so we know like roughly what size it is? So if we have to,
It would be about the same size as Rosemary or the Sheriff's feet.
okay.
So like a female of a typical size race.
The sheriff's a woman? Hold on.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
Again, another message to Rosemary and Pat. Another point for the category we don't like.
Yeah. Yeah. We can easily take off some suspects. I think we may
Well, we
have to
can,
pay a visit.
yeah, just compare feet sizes, see who matches the description of, I guess, this footprint, and we can rule out anyone who obviously doesn't fit.
As you are chatting, you see the sheriff look around rapidly.
What?
You got something?
I think I heard something, and she will just take off.
Follow.
Yeah.
Yeah, also follow.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I guess we all run, or the footprint smear. Is it smeared in the direction that we're going right now?
Probably not.
Huh.
Okay. You guys go on ahead. I'm gonna keep on investigating the footprints then.
Alright.
The Inquisitor will stay behind with you.
Okay. Pax is gonna try to follow the direction of the smear. So, like, if it smears in a direction, it sort of tells which way they were pushing off. Like, that's the direction that they went, probably.
Alright. So I'll have Tavian and Rosemary, both of you roll me either athletics or acrobatics to try and keep pace with her.
Be athletic, baby!
And
Whoa.
Pax, roll me perception.
That is a dirty 20.
You have advantage on perception, by the way, Pax. Because the Inquisitor's helping you.
And make it worth an investigation.
Yeah, I'll allow that.
Also with advantage?
Yes. Sorry, what'd you get, Rosemary?
Dirty 20.
Alright, so you are able to keep up jumping between the roofs with the Inquisitor, but Tavian, you do unfortunately lose them.
Okay, I have a... actually... If I see them start to get ahead, can I attempt to use a charge of the, cloak of transportation to just... I'm either going 5 or 100 feet forward.
Alright.
I'm like going 5, somewhere between 5 or 100 feet forward.
Roll me a... What did you roll with that? D20?
It's a D20 times 5.
D20 times... Okay, roll me a D20 times 5.
5. So, okay, I go 50 feet.
You would go 25 feet, but...
Oh yeah, sorry, that's right. 5, 25.
But regardless, I'll say you can keep up. As the three of you arrive at the graveyard. Switching back over to Pax, while looking on the ground for these footprints, seeing if you can find any more, you eventually do find some on the ground again. What's strange about them is they seem to turn around, to go back in the direction they were running from.
Okay, they double back, like, in the direction where the smear was.
Yes, but now the footprints after turning back basically just disappear. From what you can tell.
Is it the sheriff? Okay, Pax is gonna...
I don't like that. I don't like
The
that.
direction of the footprints, initially they were running away, they smear, they go off to the side, and then they turn back around. And if they continue in that direction, is it the direction that the sheriff ended up running?
It's so the sheriff.
If they continue in the direction they were initially running, it is the direction the sheriff went off in, yes.
Okay, Pax is running full sprint that way.
Absolute maxima.
Alright, the Inquisitor will start to follow you, but we will jump back to the graveyard. where the three of you arrive and start investigating. I swear I heard something.
She has her weapons out at this point.
Yeah, oh yeah, no, Tavian's got guns drawn.
Yeah.
What do you think you heard?
I thought I heard a scream coming from this direction, but
I didn't hear anything.
Me neither.
I'm very paranoid lately, I won't lie, so.
Hey, out of being a sheriff, what else do you do? Do you do magic?
No, I do not do magic.
Okay.
Insight?
Yeah, roll me insight.
I mean, flaming sword doesn't mean it has to be personal magic. It
Yeah.
could be a rune. Technically isn't theirs.
It ain't gonna be me.
Can I try?
Yeah, roll insight.
Insight. I have a +6 on this. Ooh, 21.
Yeah, you can't. As far as you can tell, they're telling the truth.
Are you good with weaponry?
I would say so, yes. I mean, it's my job.
What's your weapon of choice?
A rapier. She'll pull it out of its hilt on her side.
Interesting. Do you have any runes on?
A rune of striking, so it does a little more damage, but that's all.
I see. Alright.
Oh my god.
She'll show you the runes on this, and you can corroborate it with your knowledge of runes.
I just realized.
What did you just realize?
Well, I mean, there's at least 2 runes that can conceal a weapon very easily. One of them puts them in a pocket dimension. The other one can transform it into any other weapon.
That's true.
Oh.
But she doesn't have the runes on her.
Okay, then it's probably not one of them, but it still could be the other one.
The only one she has is the striking one, though.
Well,
No, I mean,
she could
like,
have the pocketing rune on a different weapon,
Yeah.
theoretically, is what Amelia's saying.
Oh, what else do you know about runes, oh wise sheriff?
As I said, I'm not very well versed in magic. I leave that for the runesmiths to deal with.
Oh, we learned very recently they have all sorts of very fun ones.
You seem to be getting quite defensive.
Not really defensive, more questioning.
All right.
I feel like if we were in the same area, which we were, atop those rooftops, we would have heard that scream too. If you'd have heard something.
Yes.
Seemed in an
I
awful hurry.
apologize. As I said, this has got me paranoid.
Why are you paranoid?
Well, I'm the one investigating it. If anyone's to become a target, it's myself or the Inquisitor. Plus, well, I have personal reasons for caring about this investigation as much as I do.
And that is?
My wife and my son, they were part of the church before they died, so they didn't die due to the serial killer, to be clear, but...
If I may ask, how did they die?
My wife died on a mission with the church. She was a sunkeeper. She died to a disease while helping some people. That was many years ago. Our son died about a year ago now, during his trials to become a paladin. There was an accident.
So, both of your family members were doing something in relation to the church when they died.
Precisely why this is so important to me. I don't want more people to have to go through what I did. Having family members die because of their relation in the church.
But also precisely why you would have a perfect, excellent motive to pick off people from the church.
I suppose you could see that as a conclusion as well.
Where were you a week ago?
Investigating the murder.
Investigating where?
Around the graveyard.
So you were around the graveyard at the time of the murder.
Well, yes, and I
We're at
was...
the graveyard now. Why don't you come show us?
Oh, follow me. She'll head east of the graveyard to where the most recent murder was, to an alleyway. Obviously, the body's not here anymore because we've put it away in the mausoleum, but here is where the crime scene happened.
Approximately what time would you say? Spotted it.
3 a.m.
What were you doing out there? Just your rounds?
Exactly, my patrol.
How late do you usually do your rounds until?
Till morning, essentially.
You gotta get some sleep, don't you?
Well, yes, the Inquisitor and I go on our rounds at night. When it's daytime, no murders happen during daytime, so we rest during the day, come out at night.
Interesting.
I hope you understand how this looks.
The optics of this aren't good.
I do know how it looks, yes.
Do you have anything to corroborate your story?
I don't know what else I can give you.
Testimony from the Inquisitor, perhaps?
Sure, I'm sure he'll give you whatever you need about me. We were patrolling that night.
Were you two investigating together?
No, we don't investigate together because we can cover more ground if we separate. It is very unfortunate that is seeming to be a downside now.
You knew that, but you were quite eager for me to chase that.
And you were the one who piped up about my idea being a good idea, putting me as a lone target.
So that you could intimidate her.
Exactly.
Because I thought it was a good idea.
Let's just all reconvene as a group.
Yes,
Discuss everything.
I agree.
I think as we start walking out of the graveyard, like Pax and the Inquisitor are bound
Yeah.
up.
I think as soon as Pax gets like relatively close to the group, they're gonna use their Channel Divinity Champion Challenge on pretty much everyone in the area. So
Jesus.
as a bonus action, each creature of my choice within 30 feet must make a Wisdom saving throw DC 15, or can't willingly move more than 30 feet away from me.
Whoa!
Jesus. What?
What is with the hostility?
I mean,
Okay.
I failed, so I got a 7. So I'm
Okay.
fucked.
Submit to my challenge and stay within this area so that, we're all trustworthy.
The sheriff fails, the Inquisitor will also fail.
Ow. Pax.
Sorry,
You
what
just
did you
can't
say?
move outside of this area. Just stay within the circle.
Very well.
I followed the
All right.
tracks, and I followed it, and they turned around and ran back the way we were.
Sorry, what do I roll to save?
Wisdom.
Wisdom.
Though I think Pax asked you to fail.
Yeah, I failed.
Alright.
Something stinks here. And considering you were running back from the direction that those footprints turned around from, it's not looking good for you, Sheriff.
Oh, the footprints will add up too. Come on now.
And where is any
don't
of the
mind.
equipment that I would have had to perform this? You can look me over, and she'll put her hands up. She'll drop her rapier.
Okay, do like a full search. Pockets.
Yeah.
bags, Purses.
Who's to say you even have it on you? I mean, you clearly weren't planning on killing me tonight. It was a warning.
True.
From now on, no more investigating alone then, at the very least.
Understood. That is reasonable if you suspect me, but I hope your suspicions can be ruled out in time.
The
I was to understand you and the Inquisitor were to investigate together when we split up.
We were. Yes, but of course, same as you two, I was in the rooftops, watching from afar.
Inquisitor, when did you and the sheriff split up?
Well, we didn't split up. As far as I know, she was in the rooftops the whole time.
Did you see her the whole time?
You lost sight of her when?
Near when we started our patrol, presumably similar to you and Eupraxia.
So what you're saying is the sheriff has a large window of time unaccounted for already on the rooftops.
That is true, yes.
Axe is gonna search the Inquisitor as well.
Other than the greatsword that he carries, you find nothing of note.
Great sword. Any runes?
Yes, there is a rune of striking and actually quite a strong rune on this, a holy rune.
Like a radiant
damage.
burn?
Yeah, sorry, no, ignore the striking, just a holy rune, which is very rare rune.
Holy rune.
what does it do?
It does 2d6 additional radiant damage, and you have advantage against undeads or fiends. Additionally, any undead or fiend who holds this weapon will be burned by it for 2d10 damage per round.
Radiant, basically a lightsaber.
Can radiant cauterize?
Probably not without, like, having a light, like a sun blade or something like that. And this isn't a sun blade, it's just a weapon with a holy rune on it.
Would the holy burn or would the radiant damage be sufficient to cauterize wounds? Is that something that it can do?
No.
Anything in the pockets?
I mean, you find some, like, other equipment that could be useful, like, you know, you find some keys, you find some thieves' tools in case they need to get into a house for whatever reason. You find a couple of, like, healing potions on both of them, but
My concern is that the masked or the hooded figure said that in 2 days' time, if we didn't drop the investigation and leave, we'd become the next targets. And we wouldn't just be targeted at night. No, we could be targeted. They specifically mentioned while we were sleeping.
Did they mention all three of us?
Yeah.
So they know about all three of us.
They know about all three of us.
well, it's not very common for outsiders to be in this town, so it's not unbelievable.
We had to sign in at the tavern.
You did.
Pax is also gonna check the soul pattern against the Inquisitor and Sheriff.
Alright, roll me... history, I guess, because you probably wouldn't have enough time to sketch it.
I mean, we do know that it's about, like, approximate size it is Rosemary's size.
Yes. Well, you definitely know the Inquisitor it does not fit. Because his shoe size is much bigger.
Was it investigation?
History.
History, okay. Damn,
Sheriff, do you know any?
that's a 12.
Yeah, no, you Can't really tell. You can't remember it very well.
Sheriff, do you have any materials on you that could perhaps change your voice? Spells, items.
As I said, I'm not versed in magic, and you've already looked me over, so no.
What's the sheriff wearing?
Pretty basic, like what you'd expect from like a like a dexterity fighter, like leather armor, a rapier.
Do they have a hood?
They do not know.
The Inquisitor has a hood?
The Inquisitor does have a hood, but it is like built into his armor.
I
Are
wonder if
we
they
kind of like
swap.
making our way back to the initial encounter spot
Okay.
at this point? Basically, I'm gonna shoot a message to Pax and Rosemary. We're looking for. Keep an eye out on alleyways, garbage cans, anything of the sort. We're looking for a stash of gear or cloak, anything. And I'm gonna get 2 bardics out.
Alrighty. Roll the investigation, you two,
Yeah.
with those bardics.
Ooh, okay, without a bardic, with the bardic, it's an 18. And let me add bardic. Sorry, one sec. This set lost its d20, and not the d20, the d6, and I don't know where it went.
I got a 15.
Alright, that is a 24.
So Pax, you
Pax
don't.
want to.
Sorry.
Pax is also going to want to check where the footprints turned around as well. If maybe that's where the stash is.
All right. I'll give you advantage then. So, roll that again.
Okay. Does advantage affect Bardic, or is that separate?
Bardic is separate. You still get to have it.
Okay, that's
but
23.
So both of you both look around, and Rosemary, you end up finding behind like a behind a garbage can a stashed hood and mask.
I think I found the stash.
And it's right by where the footprints turn.
Yes, it is.
It's right by where the
And-
footprints turn around.
Why were you running away from this, Sheriff?
I didn't know it was there. I wasn't running away from it.
Or
You
does
run-
it look like... So we know kind of the pattern of this person covering and scrubbing over track. Does at least that look like there's been like a wide sort of like a foot dragging along?
Like,
Does it look like evidence of covering tracks by the stash point?
yes.
Also, now that we're actually here in front of the footprints, can I try to match the souls again?
Looking at the souls of the footprints and the Inquisitor and the Sheriff, you find that the footprints of the Sheriff matches.
How about that? Your footprints looks, well, identical.
So we have the same boots.
Well, yes, but the wear pattern would be different if it was a different pair of the same model.
True.
And besides, nobody makes boots this identical.
You know, even at this point, if I were innocent, I'd want to spend the night in a cell just to make sure.
I would agree. I will gladly do that.
Inquisitor, let's all take a walk, shall we?
So you,
I think one of us should stay outside just to keep patrol. Because the sheriff allegedly did hear something. I think, just in case, it might be in a different part of the north side. We should still check it out.
Oh no, absolutely. We've already offered our services this far. But I think first and foremost,
We get the sheriff to a warm cell.
alrighty, so you head back to the sheriff's office.
your weapons, ma'am.
Of course, she'll hand you her rapier and her dagger. And her
One of
armor.
us should keep watch here as well.
Alright, so,
Who wants to be the patrol team and who wants to babysit?
indeed.
I can babysit considering I still have my champion's challenge up. It'll keep them from escaping in the time being.
Smart.
Alrighty.
I can try.
Alrighty.
Do you want another smoke grenade?
It would help.
Yeah.
Okay. Gonna hand you one.
After that, you can just follow the gunfire.
Alrighty. The DM is making a face. What do we do?
Sorry, I'm just looking at a feature.
Is this feature relevant to immediate events?
Maybe.
Oh, is it my feature?
Yes, I was looking at it.
Uh,
And I'm like, there isn't a time limit. What the fuck?
yeah.
That feels like a very effective torture method.
Wait, am I caught in that too?
Or
Rosemary is caught in that, yeah.
Because wait, isn't it also by choice? But can you also choose to release, or?
I don't know. It does not specify. I'll say yeah, because it'd be weird if you couldn't.
okay.
So, yeah, I guess Pac stays in the cell. And the rest of you head back out. And with that, I think we will bring this session to an end. Thank you, everyone, for watching.
So good at Among Us, guys.
Yeah.
Make sure to check in next time to see the conclusion of the this investigation and perhaps reuniting with Sarah Harcourt. Thank you, everyone, for watching, and we'll see you next time. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
Soon.
We will make time for it.
Oh no, is this gonna be the shit brigade?
No, 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 no.
Please no.
All right.
Brendan putting the kibosh on that right away.
No, we are not giving you the giant potion.
You already have a
No,
party
you're not making
name.
Constitution
You're not
Brigade.
becoming the shit brigade.
Knights of the Brown Moon.
Anyways, you
I
had
gotta get Hayden on some new art.
no.
No! That's so cursed.